What is up, everybody? Thursday night, you know what that means. In the pit with Josh the Mosh. I don't have my usual first introduction, so we'll just skip on past that to our our other usual suspect and bring in our Puro Bro in
What's up,
replace of
y'all?
Numero
How y'all
Dos.
doing?
The Borracho crew still represented.
Always, man. Hey, I try. I try.
This show can't go on without at least one.
Yep.
We got to have at
Hey,
least one. And there
I
it
mean,
is.
as long as we have Josh, I mean, it is your name, so I mean,
Yeah, but we need more than me. I ain't saying all that.
well, thankfully, we actually have someone new.
Yeah, so we've always said, I mean, ever since we did this roundtable gimmick that we personally love. I mean, hopefully, I think it's been well received from our usual um, fans. I guess is that the right way to say it? It's
Yeah,
weird to say. That's weird
fans.
for me to say.
Yes, fans. Fans is the right word. We have fans. Come on now,
Yeah, it's crazy to me. Um,
right?
what's up, Mr. Wrestling? Uh, that we're gonna start letting people just join us. You know what I mean? Angel has wine. Oh, what?
Oh
Like y'all
yeah, don't worry, don't
surprised?
worry.
Like y'all
Yeah,
surprised that
but come
Bougie
on now.
Angel's drinking wine? Come on.
Hey, I'm the poor bro slash borracho, man. So what's what I do?
And we got our speaking of our fans, Matthew there. What's up, man? Oh yeah, so we said we brought in Knopf a few weeks ago. We've had that dude Chris talks, Christian. So they have their podcast. So I mean, technically, I'm sure they're fans, and we're fans of theirs. But this will
For
be the
sure.
first week that we actually are bringing in just our in the pit fan, like one of our most loyal followers. I guess this is weird for me to say those words. It's crazy. I'm so weirded out by saying I have fans and followers and whatnot. You know, even though like our pages, some of them have 500, 1,000, 1,500 followers. It's like it blows my mind.
Hey, as
Um,
long as we have one person at least.
that's it, right? That's it. So let's bring him in. It's y'all might recognize the name. So what is up, JoJo?
What's up? What's up?
Loving the shirt, repping GCWA After Hours
You
too.
know it.
What's up?
You
Yes,
know it.
Jeff will like that.
Nice.
Jeff will like that, man. How's it going?
Pretty good. Just excuse my background. I try to have a cool background too.
That's why I turned the lights off. So I was in the dark.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to see this mess behind me, man. I don't got
Yeah.
the
I
nice
gotta say,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
have
have
the
a cool
nice
background too. Why not?
I don't have the nice backgrounds like Angel and Numero Dos.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
okay,
And I already got heat in the crowd for JoJo.
Oh my god,
Wow.
already? Wait, what?
They're always beefing at the GCWA shows, man. Because Anthony,
Goodness, so much heat.
Mr.
I
Wrestling
know.
is the voice of GCWA.
Ah.
He's the announcer. He's one of PPW's top referees, but he's GCWA's announcer. And yeah, him and JoJo have a little bit of history. I don't know if JoJo wants to speak on it or not, since he's watching. If you want to say anything to Mr. Wrestling,
God, I love Mr. Wrestling. He's great, dude. For like the past 3 years that I've been going to shows, I mean, everybody's real cool. Everybody's like family. It's like when you go to a show, it's like everybody gets together, and it's like, it's amazing. Oh, of course, I gotta vote you.
yeah. Not that I'm a fan of that whole award thing that's happening, but I'm taking the opportunity to vote for my people at least anyway, even no matter if I agree with it or not.
Oh yeah.
It is what it is, man. So we got to support our people. That's what we do. So let's get going. We'll start with I guess since our guest, let's go with his topic that he wanted to talk about.
Actually, Josh, real quick, because I wanted to ask you, JoJo, you have to tell us your wrestling origin story, because I'm curious.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
What is your wrestling origin story? Like, how did you get into wrestling? What's your favorite promotions? It just kind of goes into what you're gonna talk about. So, tell us about yourself. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Well, got it. Well, I guess everybody starts off by watching WWE.
Yeah.
I was maybe 4 or 5 years old. I turned on the channel and I saw Ric Flair there. I think he was cutting a promo at the time. This is when Ruthless Aggression era was, hot, and they didn't give a crap what was on TV. So then guys like Randy Orton and Edge and the Hardys and Rey Mysterio, guys like that blew my mind and just sparked my imagination from there. Yeah, and then I got into middle school. I drew away from WWE and I started watching like Impact, and then I found out about the Indies and Ring of Honor and New Japan like in high school. So I was like, it's amazing. I love it. Big NWA fan, MLW fan. I love it.
GCWA.
And GCWA too, you know what I'm saying? And PPW,
PPW. Yeah. Yeah, man. I guess I forgot to do that because I've known him for so long.
Yeah.
Like literally, pretty much I've known him his whole life that he existed at least because I know his mother. Like he's from
Yeah.
we're from
Yeah,
the
Josh
same,
knows my mom, so
we're same hometown. So small town. Grew up.
yeah.
Everybody about everything. You know what I mean? So
Good stuff. Good
apologize
stuff.
for that. So that's good though, man. Yeah, he's a passionate fan and he doesn't miss indie shows. So that's where it's at. You know what I mean?
The
Yeah.
best kind of fan.
Oh,
Yeah, man. So another thing, and we talk a little bit and sometimes dabble into MLW. We've had MLW talent on our show, of course. Dating back to Hammerstone himself.
Yeah, Hammer.
He's
Your boy Hammer, you know?
My boy Hammer's been on the show. He was my champ representation over a year ago, representing PPW.
Current
So yeah,
MLW
man.
World Heavyweight Champion and current National Openweight Champion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, man. So they got that Opera Cup going on. You want to touch on that?
Yeah.
See what we talk about.
So right now, MLW is having the current MLW Opera Cup. It's been happening for a year now. Last year's winner was Filthy Tom Lawler. He got disqualified. Well, I shouldn't say disqualified. He lost the first round of the Opera Cup this year. This year we had guys like Alex Shelley, TJP, Calvin Tankman, Davey Boy Richards. Just big names. Names you wouldn't think, hey, amazing. Love you, Anthony. Shout out to you. Shout out to El Borracho too. You know what I'm saying? But right now, currently, the MLW Opera Cup is looking like it's going to go down between Davey Boy Richards and TJP in the finals. Who knows? Hopefully, if not, Mr. Calvin Tankman turn it up in GCW, turn it up on the indies, looks like he wants a shot. He said a couple of weeks ago that, he shouted out his daughters that he wanted to bring this Opera Cup home to him and to his kids. And I think that's really awesome, like he's doing it for his kids,
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see, it could go either way.
Yeah, they're in the semifinals right now, right?
Yeah, semifinals right now.
Yeah.
Warhorse made his debut on MLW.
Oh, okay.
Just this past week against Alex Kane. He is being managed right now by American Top Team's King Mo.
King Mo, look at that. I'm glad he's actually doing something with his life.
No shit, right?
Right.
But I got a bone to pick with the American Top Team, but I'll wait till our AEW segment for that.
Oh, if we rant about them weekly. That's
dude.
That's almost like
I've got some shit to say.
Yeah. Even this week, I gotta give him some props. But go ahead, keep going with MLW.
You know what I'm saying? And right now, Cesar Duran, the current matchmaker for MLW, he's gonna be going down with MLW to Tijuana to bring the crash with MLW. So we're going to see some more luchadores. The Parks, LA Park, El Hijo de LA Park Jr., King Muertes. So
it's going to be good stuff.
It's going to be good stuff, honestly.
Pretty cool, man. We'll see how that Opera Cup turns out.
Yeah. So how do you watch it? I never know how to watch MLW. I remember I used to just watch it on YouTube, but then it got splintered. So it is still YouTube.
Yes. Wednesdays at 6 o'clock instead of 7, 6 o'clock.
Okay. It's just like a 1 hour show. Like what's it called now?
It's MLW Fusion Alpha.
Fusion Alpha.
Oh, right, capitalized Alpha, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
that's
see,
good to know, dude.
Yeah.
Up and coming talent like the Sea Stars. The Sea Stars on there. Holiday's on there. Shout out to Holiday. She's on there. She's signed to MLW.
Finally.
Yeah.
Damn, finally someone signs her. Good lord.
So overdue.
So
current Mission Pro champion.
Yeah, current Mission Pro champion. So it's going to be really great to see what she does in MLW in the women's division.
Say Mission Pro as I'm wearing the Thunder Rosa shirt. Smooth.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's almost like you almost had that planned out.
It's like and so the thing I love about my new gig is I wear a wrestling shirt to work every day.
Yeah, I do too. I wear my shirt underneath my work shirt, so every day it's a wrestling shirt.
It's my work shirt every day, and I've been there for 3 weeks and haven't had nowhere near a dent in having to wear a different one. Like I've had a new one every day, and it's still like I have about 200 more to go. So I think.
Oh my god, damn, that's awesome.
I think I can go through my whole first year without repeating the shirt. That's my goal.
Damn. Okay.
Without having to buy any. Like this is what I have now.
Like yesterday, it was Okada. I wore my Okada shirt.
Yeah.
I wore Omega yesterday. Kenny Omega. So we can segue a little bit, because that'll lead us to the New Japan.
Yeah.
You said Okada, and then that'll lead us to AEW.
Yeah. Let's talk about New Japan. Let's talk about New Japan.
Because those are going to end up intertwined a little bit, I think.
Yeah, for sure. So let me make sure. Let me bring up Power Struggle. So I'm not gonna lie. So I completely forgot that Power Struggle was last weekend. We talked about so much stuff. Yeah. So that was last weekend.
Yeah,
it was that weekend. It was honestly. It wasn't until
this week flew by.
I know it did. So someone actually reminded me. He's like, "Hey, this is weekend." I'm like, "What?" So thankfully, I went in like pretty much unspoiled. But what happened is that there wasn't any. Well, so we're talking about. Oh, let me make sure. Let me make sure I bring up the results here, because I want to say that mother effer was there, and he was there. Yes, he was.
Okay.
And make sure.
Since we're talking New Japan, I'll put the banner on the ticker down there on the bottom.
Okay. So here we go. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, and you can actually kind of see him in the corner over there. So
that's the best part.
So because Kelly was in the US, if you wanted to watch it live, you would have the Japanese commentary. Then the next day you got to see it in English. Honestly, I had to switch over to the Japanese commentary because, no offense to Kelly, I was tired because I was in Dallas and having to come back, and I was trying to watch it. It was a struggle to watch Power Struggle with him. It's right. It's not a knock against him. I just needed more. I just need energy. And the thing with these shows, it's hard getting that energy, especially when you get to these 6-man matches. So it was just kind of like, man, it was a little bit of a struggle, especially because like the first, see here, the first like 3 matches were 6-man tags. I'm like, fuck. But the 6-man tag that actually didn't matter was for the never open weight 6-man tag team champions. And Evil now has a title. The House of Torture, the great team of Sho, Yujiro, and Evil now have the 6-man never weight open championship. It's good because now I don't have to watch those matches, because you can expect to see the same bullshit. And I was like, maybe, just maybe, I'm not gonna get some Evil nonsense. And I don't know why I do that to myself, because all I got was Evil nonsense again. And Dick Togo doing the fucking rope thing.
Just be glad this is the week that Numero Dos isn't gonna make it to.
It was dumb. It was so fucking dumb. Oh my god. So already my struggle with Power Struggle was already a thing. So I was like, okay, so maybe the next match will be great. So then we got Toru Yano and the Great Khan in an amateurs rules match. Now, I love pro wrestling. Amateur wrestling, not so much. So and that includes UFC as well. And whenever I see wrestlers wrestle in UFC and they just wrestling, I just go, I want to go to bed.
Yeah, you're not a fan of it.
No, I'm not a fan. I need to see some submissions or something, right? And this one, I'll give them this. They were switching up. They were making it pretty interesting. They did come out in the traditional like wrestler's outfit. What's cool about it is because singlet, singlet. There you go. Because so the Great Khan and Toru Yano come from collegiate wrestling backgrounds, so they actually put on a pretty decent match. With actually Toru Yano winning the match and then Great Khan afterwards being a shit out of him. So that was great because I got to see Toru Yano kick some ass. And then next, and then this was kind of shocking because historically New Japan, this is like pre-pandemic, you really didn't see a lot of turnover with champions. I mean, other than the never open weight 6-man champion. So when Robbie Eagles went against El Desperado, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a great match. Obviously, Robbie Eagles is gonna go as a champion into the super junior heavyweight tournament. And no, Despy actually beat Robbie Eagles in a great match, which don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Despy fan, but I was just kind of shocked. I'm like, oh, but so Robbie Eagles just won the belt. Like, what are we doing? But hey,
he got his name on the plate.
Has his name and everything, right? But still, hey, you know what though? We still got a great match, so I'm not gonna knock it, right? Next, we had Kenta versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. Now, this was for the IWGP US Championship, and that was another great match. I
Chef's
loved
kiss.
it.
Can't miss.
Tanahashi again showing out, but Kenta now is your new US IWGP Heavyweight Champion. So now
U.S. champion, right?
US Champion.
Okay, gotcha.
I
So
didn't even
I got
say
it wrong.
that.
yes. So I will. I'm not going to A. I'm not going to go into AEW yet. But I
You
will
can say
say.
it, though. Say it though.
I
Yeah.
will say though.
I know what you're gonna say.
Kenta has already called out guys like, yep, CM Punk.
Ready to
So
put
are
him
we
go to
gonna get?
sleep.
So for those people that don't know, back in 2005, 2006, CM Punk and Kenta actually wrestled in Ring of Honor to see who would be the owner of the Go to Sleep. For
The
people that
GTS.
don't know, the GTS, it
I
comes
didn't know
from
that.
Kenta, and in
Didn't
that
know.
match,
No idea.
Kenta won. So
Now
are
I
we
do.
gonna? This is a great time for a rematch. So plus, not only that, I mean, I would love to see again Kenta versus Brian Danielson. So
Yes.
it's endless. So many, so many great chances now with Kenta. So I love that. Next, we got Okada versus Tamatonga, and Okada came out with that beautiful version 4 of the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, and it looks
The
so
better one.
sexy. It looks
Yeah.
so great.
Better than the one they got now.
So much better. Like the one they have now looks like it's from an anime. I don't like
It
it.
does. It does.
I will say Kenta looks. Let me sorry, not Kenta. Shingo Takagi looks great with it. It actually fits for him, but it's
Yeah.
nothing compared to that big, beautiful belt. So it's beautiful seeing it. And I'll say Tamatonga took it to Okada. Like, it was a really good match. Like, it really make me interested to see Tamatonga as a singles wrestler. You know, it's just I
I
think
know he's been killing it.
Yeah, he
he, he
has.
He
he
killed
has
it in
been killing it. You know, it's been
the
like it's been a theme
G1.
for like
Yeah.
tag team guys to go and have singles matches. You know, like we're talking AEW pretty soon again, and like another singles guy had another great another tag team wrestler
Yeah.
had another great singles match. So
It's been happening
good
in wrestling
stuff.
for 60 years.
Yeah,
The tag
yeah,
team break up and the singles go.
yep. And then last, Shingo versus Zack Sabre Jr. Another kick-ass match. I fucking oh my goodness,
Can't miss.
these guys just cannot have bad matches.
Can't miss.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful stuff. Their type of wrestling just meshes so well, and it was a drag down kick-ass fight. Of course, Shingo wins, and in the end, we got to see the IWGP World Champion versus the IWGP current heavyweight champion. I hate the fucking names, but
Fucking
they're
hate
right
that
next to
shit
each
so
other
much.
looking at it. And now it's official. It was done during the press conference. They're gonna fight in one of the nights for Wrestle Kingdom.
Thank God.
So I
Thank
love it.
God.
It's gonna be great. And honestly, it's Okada time. It's Okada time. It's time. It's time to have him back. Just like in for some guys who watch other Japanese wrestling, just like in All Japan, Kento Miyahara needs to be the champion again. We need to have Okada the champion because it's time. He's back to his old self. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, Okada did something very interesting. Actually, before I say that, just so you guys know, the World Tag League is gonna start this weekend, and the IWP Junior Heavyweight Tournament is gonna happen again this weekend. There's no big names really come out. Taka's back. Takumi Shinoku's back. But other than that, there's really no big surprises. So tune into that if you want to. I'm just gonna watch some particular matches, and honestly, I'm gonna watch the tag tournament that All Japan's having right now because that one's gonna kick ass. But
I
you know, yeah.
just started watching the old school All Japan matches, so I'm like the Four
Ooh.
Pillars of Heaven. So I'm getting into it, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Okay, can
So
can I recommend? Do be like if you want a guide, look up the King's road to the King's Road or something like that. It's like Kings to the Road or something like that. It's like this 12-part documentary on YouTube, and this guy breaks down all of the great All Japan matches that created the Four Pillars of Heaven. And like the first one is how it became the Triple Crown Championship because
Mhm.
3 different
Yeah.
champions got put together. So definitely follow that, and I think with that you'll get to see the best of the Four Pillars of Heaven. 'Cause, oh my
Yeah.
God,
I've
All
been watching a
Japan.
bunch of old school wrestling, like old school Ring of Honor. Well, I say old school because I was still little, but old school Ring of Honor and
No,
NWA
it's old
days.
school. It's all. I mean, because it was in my opinion, anything before Sinclair. So from the O's to like 2012,
Facts.
2015, that's old school Ring of Honor. So
Because I didn't find about Ring of Honor until, like I said, I was in middle school. So I just started flipping the channel and I saw something else that wasn't WWE or Impact and loved it.
yeah, that's actually how I started watching Impact. I switched a channel. What's this dude? Petey Williams do the Canadian Destroyer, and my
Yeah.
mind blew up. I was like, whoa, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
And then I became an Impact. I became a TNA fan.
And
But
then I found Lucha Underground on TV and I just fell in love with that too. And I loved it.
yep, that's how I found Pentagon Jr.
That's how I found Pentagon and Phoenix and all those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because actually, did you watch any of the Power Struggle, or did you watch any
I
highlights on it? No. Okay. Well, you better for it. It was a great event, but again, it didn't have much energy. But going back to Okada. Okay, so Okada did something very, 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 very interesting. So, our boy Rocky Romero, who's kind of like he's been the liaison. Like of course the Don of luchadors. For people that don't know, if you go to a lucha show here in Texas with Juan, luchadors come up to Juan and like kiss his hand and tell you thank you for being here. Yeah, he's numero uno for a reason. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
No lie.
It's just
No.
a cute little borracho thing. No.
People come up to him and shake. People go up to him and shake his hand. Thank you for attending. Thank you for being here. That's how big Juan is in the lucha scene. Just so you guys know.
Well, I want to be that big on the indie scene soon. Jeez.
Hey, when it comes to luchadors, hey, that's why he's a lucha guy. He brought a lot of lucha love for me too. So, but yeah, no. So Rocky Romero was in AEW, and he was actually wrestling his old homeboy, Bryan Danielson. For a lot of people don't know, there was in the original New Japan LA Dojo, which had guys Samoa Joe, Bryan Danielson, who the fuck? It was a whole bunch of great wrestlers that came out of it. Rocky Romero was also part of that group. So these guys have, from back in 2000, they have a huge connection with each other. So that's why he was in AEW, and he actually had a really good match. But he went up to the best friends and told them, "Hey guys, you guys are part of Chaos if you guys want," because the Great Okada gave out a olive branch, which honestly, Trent and the other homeboy, the Kentucky gentleman, they were already part of Chaos originally. They never really got officially kicked out. So it was really the point was to bring OC, Orange Cassidy.
Yeah,
which,
I was gonna say that's the point of it. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's funny because Orange Cassidy he played off. He's like, who? Like, what's Chaos?
Of course, but that's perfectly played by him. Yep.
Yeah, it was. It had me cracking up. So now officially, and at in a recent call, Tony Khan has just basically said that New Japan and AEW originally started a little rocky because obviously they because it was. I keep doing these puns right now unintentionally, but it was because they were new to the game. And they had ties with Ring of Honor, and so they weren't sure. But now, Tony Khan has done an amazing job showing off New Japan wrestlers, showing them with respect. He doesn't job them. Yeah. He makes them a big deal. So now that connection's there. So with that being said, now that New Japan has a lot of wrestlers here right now, so like Jay White, your Will Ospreay, they're actually gonna have a show in San Jose that Okada's coming. For that show. Ishii's coming for that show too.
Wow.
So, I don't know. They threw Okada's name out there, and JR's always throwing Okada's name. Could he show up? But the thing is, if he shows up, it has to be for a reason.
A big reason.
It can't be just for... You don't just show up to a show. Like, hey, I'm just going to show up.
So, in my opinion, if Omega loses to... our favorite cowboy. What an easy transition would that be to have Okada versus Omega again? And because Omega lost already because they're champion, you can in theory have Okada win and it'll be okay. In my opinion, New Japan is not going to allow Okada to lose. He's not going to lose.
Not. He's the golden boy. He's like the poster boy,
If he does, it would be to Omega, though.
It would be to Omega, but would they do that prior? Yeah, damn right. But would they do that prior to Okada going after the championship. Like, they're not gonna do that. But again, because of this great relationship, there's three Wrestle Kingdom shows, really two main ones, and then a third one for the 50th anniversary or 75th anniversary. I forget. I'm terrible at math. But hey, I'm fire all day, baby. I'm fire all day. Hey, I'm saying right now, I'm bringing my special friend to her second ever wrestling show for Loco, and she has no idea what to expect because I took her an AEW show. She loved it, but she's never gone to an indie show. So I told her she better be ready,
Be ready.
dude. So I'm excited. I told her she's excited. So hey, it's gonna be straight fire. I can't wait. I can't wait. But yeah, so that's the connection with Okada and whatnot. And you could go ahead and bring AW. Oh yeah, shit. So I'm talking about shit. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the matches are great. But as soon as I heard a free beer, I mean, I'm gonna be there.
I mean, you were gonna be there anyway, but
free beer. I know, but still.
And their favorite part.
Yes. Oh, the yellow shots. Oh, I mark out so hard for the yellow shots. No one ever catches me on camera, but I legit, I got like a little kid. I'm like, yellow shots. Oh my god.
Yeah,
but it was. But
you grabbed some from me. You were like, here, bro. You grab them.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Hey, I love it. So yeah, so that's the New Japan connection with AW. It's still strongest ever. So I'm super excited for that. One thing that Tony Khan, I want to bring up. Tony Khan did say is he did mention. I just lost a promotion, but I think we are going to see less of him working with other promotions. Because other than like your big like New Japan and maybe Ring of Honor comes back, because he is getting I have been hearing like a trend of him saying that he feels some of these other wrestling promotions that he like NWA there we go, that's what it was. He feels that they're not giving him the proper love or the proper like shadow, like, hey, we're having our guys go to NWA. We don't have to do that. We have guys coming from here to our show to give him promotion. And I guess he's feeling, they're not getting that same type of love. So I do see that relationship we've seen in the past with him working with a lot of promotions might start going down a little bit. And honestly, he has so many wrestlers.
Exactly what I was going to say. I mean, how much more people does he need to work with?
Like, how much more star power do you need? You know, AEW is the star power to me, in my opinion.
No, I completely agree with you. I'm telling you right now, they had the star power and they got that youth. That that co-main event for Dynamite, bro. Lee Moriarty. Dude. I've been watching the indies, seeing him show out. I love it. Leo, okay, I know you guys don't like Leo Rush, but
I like Leo Rush.
Freaking love Leo Rush.
Who doesn't like Leo Rush? I love Leo Rush.
Maybe not you, Josh, but there's others that don't like the fact.
There might be people in the comments saying, "Oh, I hate Leo Rush. Fuck this guy," you know.
Okay, I got you. I was about to say I love Leo Rush. I talk to him monthly.
Dude, again, he shows up. I freaking love it. Oh my god! I every time I see him wrestle, I see Lee Moriarty wrestle. I see the other dude, the other young kid. That's with Leo Rush. I can't remember his name right now.
Dante.
Yeah. He's another. That match was great. So I'm just loving it. But yeah. Hey, so so let's talk AW. I'll pass it back to you guys. I talked a lot. Go ahead.
So we're talking about he might show up, and this is gonna like segue because we try to keep shit in order, right? About Okada showing up. We're talking about Full Gear, which is happening Saturday, right?
Yeah. Let's go bring up the matches because I don't really know what matches are. Right.
I'll drive it. I got it. I got the matches. I'll bring them up. So I'm gonna start from. I'm not gonna start with the main event. I mean, we teased that a little bit, but we'll end with that. So we're starting off with Christian Cage and Jurassic Express versus the Super Click, which is the Young Bucks and Adam Cole, baby. So should we just fast forward and know who's gonna win that? It's gonna be a great match, but really, like, you think Cole and Bucks are gonna lose?
It is
for sure.
I'm not gonna lie.
You think they're gonna lose?
I don't know, because Don Callis is he's got a little bit of tricks up his sleeve, you know. So, but I think they'll lose. But who knows? I mean, if they still play that EVP role, you know, then they might put themselves over again, you know, which is completely fine.
They're not though. They don't they're not. They haven't had power in a year.
Yeah,
but they have no power. But I would. That's of this whole card. That's why I'm kind of acting the way I am. If I was gonna bet anything, this is the one I would bet the most on. The Super Click's gonna win.
See now the
crazy to
only
me.
thing is that AW flips the script, but if it
A
was
lot.
another Connecticut promotion, the team that constantly gets shitted on, beat up, and all that, typically go ahead and win the match. So the Super Click has been beating the crap out of Christian, Jungle Boy, and basically Jungle Express. So maybe that's why I could see it, but at the same time, like, it's a fucking Super Click, man. Like, I don't think it'll lose. And then
like he hasn't been there long enough to start doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Adam Cole, I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like
Adam Cole. Yeah,
he had a great match with John Silver.
Yeah, he did.
Adam Cole have a great match with
anyone.
Yeah, anyone.
So, and I'll say I've noticed a big difference with some Adam Cole matches now to NXT. I feel with NXT it was overindulgent with like his matches and his facial reactions.
Yeah,
I feel like he's toned it down a lot in AEW.
I think he's been able to because he's been also doing these. I mean, he hasn't done a lot of single stuff either.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean,
and he's got the boy, like the Young Bucks, with him and stuff.
Yeah. So for a group that I do with my friends, what we used to do like a little like card, like, hey, what we would bet on, like, hey, what would happen? I would always put on there.
Probably we all did. Okay.
Yeah, we all did. Hey, I was a cult member.
At some point.
Hey, I'd let you know. I almost bought tickets to WrestleMania, but then I was like, I don't want to hate watch it. So instead, I bought tickets to the Nets versus the Spurs because I was like, I'm gonna love that instead of going to WrestleMania. So that's how little I hate. That's how much I hate WWE. Anyways, we're gonna great stuff. Okay, but how do you guys think about that segment when they introduced Bobby Fish and then they're like, it is disputed and this is the era of the Super Click? Yeah. I was like, I love it.
I love it though. I fucking love it. And Kyle O'Reilly's contract's up in a few weeks, so
he is, dude. At first, I'm like, I was like, do I really want to see Red Dragon together again? But fuck it, let's bring Red Dragon
because we haven't really seen them in
my favorite. I love Kyle O'Reilly. I mean, the matches, with Finn Balor, the first match he had with Finn Balor was like amazing. Like that got my imagination kicking in. So I mean, who knows? I mean, if he does decide to show up, great. Do whatever you want to do. Have him do. Yeah. Just don't be having.
He won't show up Saturday. He's not out yet.
No. Just don't. I don't want to have the E marks be shitting on us because you got another WWE guy. Look,
dude.
They act like these guys were only WWE and never been anywhere else.
Exactly. I mean, where were they before the WWE? They were in Ring of Honor in Japan.
It's Ring of Honor. Listen, like, because I deal with them on a regular basis. All you do is just mock them, laugh at them, and ignore them.
Nobody tells me anything.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we watch stuff that we like and not hate watch.
Exactly.
They watch something because that's what they've done their whole life.
Yeah.
Complain about how shitty it is, and then try to justify why you watch something. I mean,
I still watch WWE on occasion, but I don't do it for hate.
I just watched NXT.
If nothing else is on, I watch it. Like I have it recorded usually, and I want to watch it. They have top guys. I mean, and we don't talk about the E much here, but I'm just gonna do it.
No, of course. No,
they have fucking amazing talent.
They do.
I want to see those guys work.
They do.
That's why I watch it when I do, but I'm not going to watch it and dedicate it and put it over and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Anyway, we're not going to go there.
Yeah. What's the next match?
Darby Allin, MJF.
Oh, dude. Okay. Dude, Darby Allin has to win this. Hold on. I'm going to go to a little tangent here.
So let's count on. Can we count first how many times has MJF lost? We can.
No. You know what? No. You know what? Hey. Scratch that because I just remembered something. MJF is gonna win,
absolutely,
and he's gonna knock him out and pin him with a side headlock. Because there's a reason they keep going back to the side headlock. That's easy heat. That's easy heat. No, so it's gonna be that. Yeah, that promo's
and Darby will be perfectly fine.
He is. Yeah. Darby will continue to be over.
Perfectly fine.
See,
I'm just going for the underdog here.
Of course. No,
of course.
You
should.
He's over.
No, he's so over. He's a great wrestler, and I'm not, MJF, but that's what makes us hate his character because he's doing his job right. He's doing his job.
Yeah.
He's doing his job. That's it.
And it works out for me. I'm from Long Island too, so I ran into those motherfuckers all the time. Oh no,
gross, Josh.
Wait a minute.
Oh god damn it.
God damn it. Aren't you banned? Please.
We can wipe this shit away from the fucking comment section.
You know what? No, we're not gonna give him any more of our time. Okay, we're just gonna see it, be disgusted with it, and then move on.
He's just hating because he knows that his picks for these indie shows coming up, his picks are gonna lose. Hey, whoa. Don't be shitting on my stash. All right, look.
Hey,
I don't know how his comments get popped up there. Like I don't know how they get popped. That's been an ongoing issue. Is somehow he gets in here for one, and somehow his shit gets popped up on here, and I'm like, literally here just depressed.
Do not let him talk about your porn stash, okay? It is looking good. It's looking good. Okay, there you go. Oh, fuck off, Nastico. God damn it. Oh, anyways, so makes it so what you guys think about? Did you guys hear this whole?
It's funny how we were talking about someone that's such a fucking epic heel, and then fucking Nastico shows his stank ass up.
I know, right? Hey, talk about someone who's a stank ass. What do you guys think about Jericho's comments about like his he doesn't like MJF's freaking like type of like I guess he doesn't like how much he brings real stuff into his promos. Like he doesn't like to shoot promos. He feels like it's kind of it's too much or something like that.
That's interesting though, because a lot of like the early Jericho, that's how he got over.
Exactly. It's like. For people don't know,
I love
Jericho. I don't like Jericho. I don't like Jericho. I'm just gonna come out and say it. So,
I've met the dude, hung out with the dude. I've been in his suite. Like I like the guy.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't know him personally, but just I just think like I'm done with the whole Jericho thing. Yeah, but with that being said, how could you forget how you got to where you are by doing that? So what the fuck are you talking about?
That, and I really believe that was a shoot comment.
No, for sure, it's not. Yeah. No. Jericho right now he feels he's on the which rightly earned on that senior like I can say whatever I want and it's I get which very few wrestlers have done what Jericho's done. I get it.
Years.
But like come on, is that
everywhere?
Yeah, like stop it. Like that's something you could probably tell MJF on the side, but why even like make this whole big stink about it? But then again, MJF he's just gonna get more heat on MJF. Like okay, so this might be weird. This might be like a non-Latino thing, but if I called my mom like a hoe or so, I'm sorry, mom. Just mommy, perdón. I did not say that. It's just if I was to say something that like crazy stuff about my mom, like she would fly here. Like and chokeslam me, she would find a rose or like a chancla, just smack the shit out of me. I don't understand. Like they must have an amazing relationship because the shit he says about his mom and his parents. I'm just like, God damn.
You're talking about Jericho, or are you talking about it?
No, MJF. Sorry.
Oh, I've seen on Twitter. I saw on Twitter. I know what you're talking about.
It's rough. He like so like again it goes into like it's effective heel heat, but I mean fuck bro, your mom like I can't do that.
I try not to pull Carton back very much, but he's like the biggest mama's boy ever.
He is. That's what I'm pretty sure it's like it is. I will publicly say it, but
he's a great son.
1 second.
Yeah.
So it's all the work. So
all right. So we're picking
don't get work, man.
I know. No. I know, but you just for me to say it.
Crazy though. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So officially, so JoJo picked Darby. I pick MJF.
MJF,
and I'm gonna call it. He's gonna knock him out with the ring and just go ahead and do the side headlock.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll move on to. Oh, he left. We'll bring him back when he comes back. I just don't like seeing an empty screen. Get to see more of us.
Yeah.
Less of Nastico. AEW Tag Team Championship on the line.
Okay.
Shocker. Lucha Bros FTR.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I don't see any way that the Lucha Bros are gonna. Wait, hold on, buddy. I don't see any way that the Lucha Bros are gonna lose.
I don't, and I hope not. And I like FTR. I love Lucha Bros. That was my Tuesday shirt. Was Lucha Bros actually at work this week?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm doing I can say it on the show at my new gig. I get to wear T-shirts, so I've been wearing a different wrestling shirt every day. I've been there for 3 weeks and haven't even made a dent in my collection yet. So anywho, maybe I should start doing some kind of like, what do you call it? Like a journal or whatever.
Yeah, dude, you should do like a blog. You should do like, or like for the page, like every day, this is my wrestling shirt. kind of thing. Just keep it a running thing.
Sorry,
Hey,
guys.
hey, but I will say though, I do appreciate that singles match that Dax had. I love how he went
And they
old
hardly
school,
ever do singles.
and they do. It was so good. So I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. Great. And then he came out like Dax the Axe. I'm like, oh, that's such an old school thing. I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I say, and I mean, we'll get JoJo's vote.
Yeah.
We both said and still. Lucha Bros.
Oh, Lucha Bros.
Yeah. Just because, I mean, for one, I mean, they basically still just got the titles, really.
Yeah, so I mean, they're not going to lose the titles right away.
FTR still has the AAA tag team titles. And they're not.
Which I hope they do defend again against whoever AAA wants to bring or something.
They just defended them yesterday, but yeah. So they defended them yesterday. Yeah. So they
okay, cool.
Still okay, but they're not going to be on the line at Full Gear. So
okay,
cool. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're up in Triple Man, in that Triple Mania type of show. But
yeah. All right. Cool. So the next on the card is the Inner Circle versus the Men of the Year and American Top Team.
Inner Circle. Nope.
Which is Jericho, Hager, Guevara, Santana, and Ortiz versus Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky, the Men of the Year. American Top Team is Junior Dos Santos and Andrei Arlovski, and
who?
Dan Lambert is actually in the match.
Did you just? Oh, do not just do Andrei Arlovski and Junior Dos Santos.
We're gonna put you back in the backstage, and if you keep that up,
yeah, come on now.
You got two MMA diehards here too, bro. Dude, this is wrestling.
Yeah. Hey,
we're gonna move on like as if you didn't say
that.
No. But I'll say this. My favorite thing that's happened so far in this whole thing was when Lambert put Jericho in the walls of Jericho. It's like, this is a Boston Crab. This is a Boston Crab. I was like, yes.
Like I said, I mean, I hate how much they're doing it, but now it's finally good. Hopefully this will be the end of it. But I loved how they were like, you get to pick anybody you want. And everyone thought they were going to pick Paige Van Zandt.
And I'm glad she said
it. And they picked Dan Lambert, which is perfect.
Tony Khan did actually, out of all the ATT guys,
there, JP.
He did. Oh yeah, it has to happen. It has to happen. Yeah. And I'll say, out of all everyone, Tony Khan actually shouted out PVZ. He said, sorry,
she's future talent.
Yeah, no, yeah, she's good. But unlike her boyfriend, who so I know for legit fighters, it's hard for them to kind of fake like a hit. But hard. Man, I was seeing some terrible fucking hits during that segment. I was like, good
and
Lord.
They get hurt. It's funny too, and they end up the ones that have been. We have a list of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Shamrock, Lesnar, the guys. You know what I mean? Well, but the guys that were MMA.
Which one's her boyfriend?
Okay, so it's the guy. So do you remember at one point, there was a guy who's raining, and they said he's raining elbows on Jericho on the ramp. That's her boyfriend. Like no one really knows him. He's like this Bellator guy. I people don't even know Bellator because it's on Showtime anyway. So, but yeah, he's an alright fighter.
Yes.
But yeah, but no, he was like,
he's an MMA fighter.
Yeah,
he has wins. I mean, he's
no, for sure. No, don't get me wrong. Yeah.
I watch Bellator from time to time, but
he's not a wrestler. Yeah, he's not a wrestler.
Yeah, so that's why he was.
Paige has a future. I think like she could be like Ronda Rousey style but can talk.
Yeah,
like with mic skills.
She's hot. That helps.
Yeah, that helps, of course.
Yeah.
But
so you guys say it has to be Inner Circle.
I don't think so.
I can see her and Rosa going at it.
I don't think so. I think that's.
I can see her and Thunder going at it.
Yeah, you're moving on to Matt. We're still talking about this one. Hold on. So we get our official picks. I'm saying, I think it's going to be what JP said, but opposite. I think Lambert's going to pin Jericho. Because otherwise, what the fuck was all of this for? Like this torture that we've been doing. They got to do it, man. They got to make it, or it was just a waste of a lot of fucking bullshit. Because Inner Circle can afford to lose.
You know what?
Each one of them can afford to. I know, and I'm always the contrarian.
No. And honestly, me personally,
in my mind, I would pick Lambert's pinning Jericho.
Yeah, but honestly, in my I do agree with what you're saying.
Because you can't. I don't want them. I don't want Ethan Page or Scorpio having to put anybody over because they're already in enough trouble having to carry these guys as it is.
Yeah. Oh my
No
god.
one's
Yeah,
gonna give
and
giving Arlovsky or Signal or Junior Dos Santos. I'm sorry. Talking MMA names over
I did the same shit.
here. So them putting anybody over makes no fucking sense because who gives a fuck? Because like people like JoJo are saying who. So like how you know what I mean? How are they gonna be the ones? And it's too fucking easy for Dan Lambert to be the one getting pinned. Like as this
they're already over.
I just think it's gonna be the other way around. It might not be Jericho, but I think Lambert gets the pin. I don't think it'll be Sammy because he has a title. Santana Ortiz, I think he hit a button. That wasn't me.
Okay. It's because you talk shit about MMA. That's what happened.
Yeah, bro. Like, do that.
Okay. So I'm still sticking with my pick of Inner Circle.
Sure.
But that's just simply because I want the man of the hour
away from it and into
away from it. And
that's what worries me. But I'm just trying to pick to be right. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is,
that's what I want.
Both of them are so good on the mic, and it's just like they don't need it. They don't need this. They don't. But you know what?
150% right there, Matthew.
Yes.
100,000,000%.
Yes.
Agree.
Oh my goodness. It's like especially when it comes to like New Japan when I do like a trios match or something like that, or like I'm just like I just want to see I just want to see like 2-on-2. Like is that so wrong? Like. You know, so I get it. It's like the gimmick thing, and it's gonna be a spectacle and whatnot. I get it, but I'm looking forward for this to end.
Yeah.
So I say Inner Circle. Jojo said Inner Circle.
Inner Circle. If y'all are right, I mean that's would be make everybody happier. But we're gonna have to recap this next week to see. And then so we move on to the next one, and we'll bring Jojo back. I think he had technical difficulties, so we're just gonna move on to the next match because you said Inner Circle, right, Jojo?
Yeah, but I was gonna go on, but it's all right. I'll wait till next week.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to CM Punk, Eddie Kingston, which on the mic and the talking and all that build up,
dude, amazing. I
love it. Two of my favorite talents in the world against each other.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what to say. Who wins this match? Everybody. Everyone that wins this match. I don't give a shit. It's going to be CM Punk. I mean, CM Punk has to go.
It's going to be CM Punk to win.
Eddie put over everybody. Eddie can never win a match for a year and still be fucking Eddie Kingston.
That's true. I mean, I personally want to see. I will see it, but if I do see CM Punk putting someone over, but like,
I don't think it's Eddie.
I don't think it's Eddie either.
How much is that going to raise Eddie?
I mean, he's Teflon.
Eddie's exactly. And so CM Punk can lose too, and it's not going to hurt him.
No.
CM Punk sucks now because he lost to Eddie Kingston. Like, that's not the thing either. But it's going to be CM Punk. But it doesn't matter, really. Who wins? I think the fans.
In my opinion, I'm good either way because like JP said, I can see these guys continue just talk shit. I can continue to see him do a whole bunch of stuff. So.
Yeah, I just wonder. I mean, if this was probably thrown together due to the Moxley situation, which again, much respect to his decision, what he's doing, handling himself.
By the way, that Moxley book, I don't normally want to read like wrestler books. I want to read that one. The shit that people keep telling me about, that shit's fucking great.
Numero Dos.
I just picked it up too. I love it.
I'm waiting for Numero Dos's review because he got it like 2 days before it was even like out somehow. I don't know. We don't know how things happen around here. But these guys in the pit are just crazy.
Yeah, right. So Georgia, so what do you think about this? Since you've been watching a lot of old school like Ring of Honor stuff like that, have you seen any of the stuff with CM Punk or Eddie Kingston?
Yeah. Shit. I mean, I guess you would. To me, in my opinion, I guess CM Punk is on my Mount Rushmore of old school Ring of Honor, and along with guys like Bryan Danielson and the Briscoes and Nigel McGuinness and guys like that, and Kingston, and I mean, both of these guys, story wise, their characters, I guess you say they had a rough come up. Eddie Kingston, with his promos, it's like. It's a story that he's telling, and for a good example, NWA when he cut a promo on the Pope, and because the Pope had
that was one of the best.
Mentioned something about a homicide, and just
that was one of the best promos.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like, just amazing.
Yep.
And I think
your pick for the match.
My my decision on this match, straight down the middle for these two, because I mean I like both of these guys and I can't pick a winner. It's hard for me to pick a winner for this match, so I'm just gonna say down the middle.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say CM Punk. Hey,
yeah, we said CM Punk is our official, but everybody's gonna win.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no losers in that match.
Yep, for sure.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be you're gonna feel that match. You're gonna beat it. You're gonna need a break. You're gonna need a break after that match.
For sure.
You're gonna be mentally drained.
And I'm pretty sure what's gonna be next match, because I think I know what's gonna be. But go ahead.
Bryan Danielson, Miro.
Oh fuck, that's not what I was thinking at all. Nope. That's not a break. That's not a break whatsoever.
The next one is the one you were thinking, but
yeah. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. So it's gonna be tough, and I hope this isn't the exact order. This is just the way this site that I have.
Yeah.
That's usually pretty right, but this is how they have it listed. So yeah, Bryan Danielson, Miro, like Rusev versus Daniel Bryan or whatever, but without the bullshit restrictions. Like,
it's gonna be so good.
Because they're letting Bryan wrestle like Bryan wants to wrestle.
Yeah, dude. It's
right or wrong, because I mean that is a touchy thing. I mean, like WWE was not.
I want to say Danielson because I'm a big Danielson mark.
They don't want him to be brain dead at 50. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I get it, but he's also a grown man that wants to make a decision. He went to 9 fucking doctors and said it was okay.
But that style is really not that dangerous if you're professional about it. And this is I'm gonna do a sidebar for those that have loved seeing Bryan Danielson wrestle. Watch Noah and watch guys like Nakajima and Keno. That fights the same style. Every match is that style. It's that same
and I'm sure
Kings Road style.
Yeah.
Right? And it's free. It is on Wrestle Universe. It's free till January. If you want to watch, if you love what you're watching with Bryan Danielson, watch that. Anyways, sidebar. But dude,
so who do we think is gonna win though? Like, because Miro, I don't think can afford a loss.
See, but what we've seen is Bryan Danielson winning with various different submissions, and Miro has already said his neck is his weakness. So I can totally see Bryan Danielson just catching him in some type of neck type of thing. Yes, and I do agree.
Yeah.
The promo was great.
Yes,
but
it was.
It's still that
Miro
scares me.
Underrated on the mic. One of the most underrated because you see his big muscle and loud, goofy ass that he used to be as Rusev.
But the only thing is, like, he keeps bringing up his wife. And I don't want to see his wife. I mean,
yes,
I do like to see her. I don't like to see her on TV.
There's lots of people that want to see her.
I know. And he keeps
check her follows on social media. There's a lot of people that want to see her. And
she's hot.
And people have to buy tickets to see her.
Yeah, she's hot. Yeah.
Oh my god! Whoa, what's going on there? Damn, JoJo, you're getting a lot of heat out here.
You should. I say you need to go to shows with him there. Well, you have been at a show with him there.
Yeah. No, hey, one of these next GCW shows, I will go to. I will go to. I promise. Yeah. Say hello to good. Oh yeah. So, I know. Yeah. You're right. Underrated promo. It's gonna be a great match regardless. I want to say Bryan Danielson. He wrestles every week. He looks like he's having the time of his life. Man, I would love to be that guy.
I think he puts Miro over.
See.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Miro.
I pick Miro.
Go Miro.
What do you think?
I'm gonna say Danielson only because I'm a huge mark for Danielson. He's like my favorite, so I'm being biased a little bit, I guess you could say. So
can't help it.
Nope,
man.
that's not biased at all, man.
That's all good.
Yeah.
So if this is the actual order of the card, like they're gonna need to put like some kind of a fucking documentary or something for 10 minutes so people can catch their breath. Sadly though, the next match then, which hate to say and make it sound like that's how they're planning it, is the AEW Women's Championship.
Yeah.
Victor versus Tay Conti.
I ran out of wine, so I can't like drink and just like pretend not to say anything.
Yeah, because it's just sad. They're both great. Dr. Britt Baker has been the most improved talent I think I've ever seen, man or woman, in such a short period. Because, not saying that she's super high.
No.
But holy shit.
From where she was originally?
She was epic fucking low.
Yeah. No. I give you that.
Conti's solid. There's no... Okay, first of all, pick Britt Baker. Like how
Britt Baker. There's no way Tay Conti wins this. No way in hell.
All in on Super Click. I'm fucking double all in on Britt Baker.
Yeah.
Britt Baker. There's no.
And then I think someone will be involved. I'm calling it
Oh,
right
for
now.
sure.
And another reason why I wore this shirt is I feel someone else will make their presence felt.
Oh, for sure.
Take Conti's
That's a no-brainer to me.
New tag team partner with Anna Jay. They had the 6 men. They went over against Hayter, Baker, and was it Rebel, the third one? Reba, but they Rebel. But who was it? I don't know. But anyway, I know Thunder.
Yeah, I think so.
Conti and Anna Jay won this week in the trios match or whatever you want to call it, the 6th person. But yeah, all in, double all in. Britt Baker. Tay Conti's great, love her, cute. Even Mel, like she's talented. Even Mel's was like, "What's your gimmick?" Like she can't even figure out. Like Mel always rants about Tay Conti.
Yeah, no. Her picture's different. She's doing like a little tongue thing, like that. So I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cute." You know, that's adorable. Yeah, no,
I hope they give him time, and I hope it's a great match.
Hey,
I think it can be. It's just
I hope it's a great match.
This is the order that the card is. Holy shit! The fucking pressure that's on Britt Baker and Tay Conti.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm sure
that's how I want to say it. The pressure's on them. If they're going to follow CM Punk and Bryan Danielson, if you're going to Britt Baker, Tay Conti.
So, hey, just make sure because I have terrible.
It's hard for anybody to follow.
Hey, is this Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Oh, thank God.
Saturday.
Okay. So, okay, good. So this might be a time where I'm gonna have UFC in the background as well, and I'm gonna be dude. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. For those who have never experienced a pay-per-view, whether MMA or AW, because I did for one AW shows, it is fucking great. You get stadium seating, giant screen, great sound system, a lot of passionate fans, and there's
the energy, and
it's cheaper. Yeah. Hold on, wait, how much is it? $60, right?
Oh, super cheap.
Yeah. In the theater, it's $25. $25. So fuck, it's if you guys can, if it's anywhere in your area, I would definitely do the theater. Just because
pay-per-views.
Oh yeah. It's great, which is funny because it goes back to goes back to the original concept of pay-per-view.
Closer locations. You have to go.
Exactly.
The first 2 WrestleManias.
Exactly. See, hey, that's awesome. I wasn't even born back then, but hey,
thanks for that. Appreciate that.
No problem. Okay.
With that, we're gonna move on to the main event.
Yeah.
Like I said, with everyone. Like I said, I just don't know. Before we go to the main event, like I just want to kind of still hit that point. Like, where else could they put that match? I mean, because I think if they dropped it before CM Punk and Bryan Danielson, like that's not doing the service to the title. Being just in the middle of the card, that's the toughest spot.
No, it's in my opinion, because we know we know that the match between Miro and Danielson is for the title, right? Or it's for a future title opportunity.
Yeah, neither one of them.
Yeah. So to me, it makes sense. You go to the women's title, you go to the number 1 contender, and then boom, right? And if Miro,
sandwich. So the answer to my question is you put Britt after CM Punk's match.
Yes.
And Eddie Kingston.
Yep.
And then you go Bryan Danielson, Miro, and
because then Miro comes out afterwards, beats the shit out of Hangman Page, and calls it a day.
That would make so much better. Like that would be such a better flow.
Yeah, in my opinion.
When PPW comes back, I'm like, oh, yeah, help me sort out some matches, man.
Hey, man. Hey.
I mean, I think I do pretty good, but that was pretty good.
Hey. My rate is just beer. So go ahead. Yeah. Hey, so George, so what have you thought about this whole build up with Omega and Hangman Page?
2 years plus build up of Hangman.
Oh my God. Kidding me?
Omega.
As a fan, I love it because it's like this is how you do storytelling, and Hangman honestly does deserve a title because, I mean,
why?
Look at the reaction he gets from the fans, and look how the fans react like when he shows up, like the pop is just loud, and like it's something
the pop he got last night.
It's something that's like pop. Amazing, like I don't know how to explain it, but it's awesome,
I know, and it's crazy to me. I've been in those I haven't been to a live show in a while, but even back
when my favorite Hangman beats Omega.
It freaks me out that everybody gets so excited. But anyway, so you think Hangman goes over? You're jumping right to the pick.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I mean,
Cowboy
in my opinion, it's Hangman Page's hometown. It's Full Gear. It's been built up great. They've been shitting on Hangman Page this whole time. It's time, and in my opinion, he's the perfect guy for MJF to finally beat and become the champion.
Yeah, I like it, and I said this a month ago though. It's just right now how it is. It's too fucking obvious that it's going to be Hangman Page for it to be Hangman Page. That's my thing. I go back to, man. It's
but that's okay.
Yeah,
I know it is. It's usually okay. I know it is, and we've all been programmed for that to be okay.
Exactly.
We've all been programmed for that to be okay. It's always bothered me, and I'm never mad. Don't get me wrong. Like I won't be mad.
No, don't get me wrong. Do you remember last time? But it hasn't been this way for this build up. If you remember, the last time it was supposed to be like that, Hangman Page lost.
I meant wrestling in general.
Oh, yeah, exactly. No, of course.
I mean, like I said, I've been watching for 40 years, and that's always the way it's been. When it's the most obvious, it's like when it happens, you're like, oh, okay, duh. But when it does it's like, holy shit! That's the moments when you get these memes with people looking like this, and you know, like when you're it's obvious he's not gonna lose, and he loses.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is,
those are the most memorable moments.
They are. But
has he had enough of those yet?
But except the ones that are obvious, and it's the guy, but he's like a massive baby face, and when he wins, pop.
What Mania was it when and like I said, we don't talk about E much, but this is just for the point, and he's a current AEW talent, so we can do it. When Daniel Bryan did that whole beat everybody and everybody, everybody in your fucking, I would have bet everything I had that he was gonna win.
Dude, most recently,
and he won.
WrestleMania 30.
Kofi Kingston. When Kofi Kingston won, I was like, I'm good. I don't need to watch anymore. I got what I wanted.
But you knew it was gonna happen though, right?
Exactly. But then you go to someone like Seth Rollins beating Brock Lesnar out of nowhere, and you're like, okay,
like Big E.
Yeah. See, so it's perfectly fine having being the obvious, but I think
it does work sometimes too.
It does, and the thing I think with Omega, he's done a really good job of like being a champion and all that. And I keep hearing the stuff about him. You know, he needs a break. You know, he's kind of injured and all that. So
I think I'm just like the bitter old man that's been watching wrestling too long.
I know it's
because I want every time I watch this to be surprised.
Yeah,
I think that's what I want so bad, and like I've been watching this so long that everything's kind of obvious to me. And like,
but what great is
like, okay, just cool. The same to you, like.
And I'm still happy. I don't get mad. I still watch it, obviously.
Plus, I think this sets up a way for Adam Cole to become the leader. You know, he loses, and then they got tired, and Adam Cole just knocks him out, and then Kenny Omega goes away for 8 months or whatever, just relaxes, does stuff with the video game.
He's been going hard, man, and he goes hard. So
yeah, man, he deserves it. It's been a good it's been a good run. It's been a good run.
Hangman
for sure. It's Hangman. I don't
see
it. And in the end,
to be the contrarian, I'm gonna say Omega.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it my official pick. I think Omega retains. I've been wrong before.
Hey, you know what? That would give me that shock face. I'd be like, what?
I know, but that's the thing. And then here we go with memes everywhere and everything.
Yeah, no. Hey, that's great. But I like to think that AEW like tries to like love their fans and all that. Plus, it'll be weird. So let's say let's say who'd you pick to win between Miro and Daniel Bryan? Sorry, Bryan Danielson.
Miro.
So do you really think they would have Miro against Omega?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what they were saying, that they would say that would make it still be heel versus babyface, but that shouldn't really matter.
It shouldn't.
And Miro can be a baby like that because he's not even that much of a heel right now.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, did we miss Cody Rhodes?
He's not on the card.
Oh, he's not? Oh, that's odd. I thought I saw him. It was like him. Who? It's like Andrade.
Yeah.
It's like, are you sure? I'm pretty sure it was like
he's wearing a mask and tagging with Fuego del Sol now.
I know, right? We don't know that.
For Dynamite.
Oh, this is the same. Well, it just happens to have the same tattoos.
That's for Dynamite. So I'm sorry. So that's for Dynamite then. The match between okay.
That's not Full Gear. He's not on Full Gear.
Oh, thank God.
He might be on. They have the buy-in or whatever. I think they'll probably have that.
Yeah.
So maybe part of that, but we don't even know what that plan is. They always have something. But yeah, man, I think. Yeah, that's what I think.
Hey,
it's true though. I mean, that's a great point because I mean, but then it's very easy if I'm wrong on that and Bryan Danielson beats Miro. So if that happens then we were already
shit.
like, oh well, then so much there goes
Hey.
Hangman.
I'm sorry. Hey, just I'm on the wiki. I'm on the wiki, and it has Pac and Cody Rhodes versus Malachi and Idolo.
At full gear.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I was on like CBS Sportsline. Who covers them really deep. That's where I got my card from.
Yeah, no, I'm in. You can't see it because the screen's bright. But I'm on the wiki page. Yeah. Oh, crazy. And then so that.
What other ones is that? When is it happening, or what are the?
No, it has it doesn't give like the list here, like, but it's okay. So what it does say that
that's why we need Mel here.
See what? I know.
We need Mel here. We're like falling apart.
I know. So it's gonna be Rose and Hayter versus Sheeta and Thunder Rosa. So that's one. So it says one piece. I'm assuming that's gonna be on the card. And then Pac and Cody versus Malachi and Idolo, which makes sense. Cause remember they did that whole segment, and it held So I guess if we could talk about.
I was reading the card, so I thought.
Yeah. So if you want to just talk about it real quick, I mean, I don't see any way in hell that Malachi and Idolo loses. I mean, it makes
no way
complete sense.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah, and in my opinion, Cody has to take the pin. It can't be Pac. I mean,
no, it has to be Cody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
he just needs to be a heel already. That's.
So are we gonna see any? Because they've been pretty good at these major pay-per-views having big surprises and debuts.
So okay, so
when it comes, of the first ones that doesn't have that.
So it might be because when it talks, okay, I don't know the name he goes by now, but Wyatt, Bray Wyatt. Yeah. So this
House of Wyndham is what their thing is going to be called.
Yeah. So
him and his brother.
Oh, Wyndham.
Yeah. They did. So they did mention.
His name is Wyndham Rotunda.
Wyndham. There you go. Wyndham. Yes. Wyndham.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
I was saying, but their gimmick's going to be House of Wyndham. I think is the rumor.
Yeah, which is fine.
With his brother Bo, like as together.
Yeah. So they asked Tony Khan about him, and they did say he's like, honestly, last time I spoke to him was in Jericho's birthday party a year ago. So he hasn't spoken to him, and supposedly Wyndham already turned down Impact. So where's he gonna go? I mean, and he still does these stupid cryptic, freaking emo hot topic type of fucking tweets. So
yeah,
I mean, who knows?
I don't know. I would love. I love him. So.
Yeah. No, I get it. I just don't see how that.
But I hope, and I don't think it would fit. I don't know who are they going to debut against? Who they're going to surprise come in against? Especially if it's the two of them.
Yeah.
But then where's Dark Order in all this show? Either like there's no Dark Order.
There's no Dark Order. No, there's no Dark Order.
There's Matt. I mean, because they've been active in Dynamite. I mean, Dark Order exists. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I'm saying like there's no Dark Order matches on Full Gear
or Best Friends.
Well, they're not all healed yet, right?
Yeah, they.
But no Orange Cassidy. Oh no, yeah, no Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, no Orange Cassidy. No. But I like this though.
We need Mel. We need Mel. We need to stop talking about AEW. We're just sounding dumb now.
Right. No, but I like this. Not everyone needs to be on the show.
It's true, but this is also a thing of like they have so much fucking talent. Like,
they do. You know what? And it's not
debuts anymore.
Yeah, so I don't think we're gonna have a big debut, in a while. Honestly, I don't think so. This is interesting. In the Tony Khan that Danielson actually brought up was that not supposedly, because we've all heard this from all companies that they're not gonna terminate contracts. They're gonna just go ahead, let the contract go out, and then don't renew.
That's fine. That's how contracts should work.
And exactly, that's how it should work. So I could totally see them not bringing in another person till like maybe next year.
Yeah, because they did announce Double or Nothing will be back in Vegas next year.
Yes, and I'm gonna go to that because I don't need any excuse to go to Vegas and go there for a wrestling show.
Yeah,
yes,
that's amazing. Yeah, I went to the first one and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm excited. I'm gonna get drunk.
By then, I might be back on. I could actually be going. Yeah, that could happen.
Yeah.
So we go because I get married in March. PPW.
Yeah.
April.
Oh wow.
Yes. By the way,
did I just say that on the show?
In public. Congrats.
Did I just say that on the show?
You just said me on the show. Congrats.
PPW might be coming back in August. I mean, April.
Okay. Good.
August,
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey. I will be going to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss Vegas so much. I think it misses me. I wonder if it misses me as much as I miss it.
I mean, it misses your money.
I really don't gamble that much though. I love everything else about it.
See,
Yeah.
it's
So
funny.
it doesn't get a lot of my money.
Yeah, no. I'm a terrible
I'm
gambler.
walking
Like,
down the strip, just tripping on
Yeah.
everybody else,
Yeah.
seeing all the cool stuff, man. I
yeah,
just love it.
the most that I do is like at most like a G, and that's it. Like that's like
For the
because
trip or for gambling.
gambling. Just I set 1,000. I'm like, okay, this is
Man,
my.
you got that in your couch, so yeah, that's about
Oh,
right.
fuck out of here, dude. Cash. Get out of here. Well, I gotta put my son good to bed.
Well,
to sleep,
we'll leave
so
it on that note right there, man. Thank you, Jojo, for joining us.
thank you, JoJo. It was awesome. Please come back.
Appreciate y'all. See you.
Go Nets.